Tinubu speaks as bandit violence escalates. Today, Nigeria is facing serious security challenges as violent attacks by bandits increase in different parts of the country. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has addressed the nation, and this is what we need to know. Remember, if you are watching this, please like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss updates like this. The situation is alarming. In the past weeks, there have been several reports of attacks in northern and central states. People are being kidnapped from their homes, children are taken from schools, and towns have been attacked while families live in fear. Communities in Katsina, Niger, Kaduna, and Zamfara have been the hardest hit. The president has warned that these attacks are unacceptable and that the government is taking strong action to protect every citizen. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe before we continue. President Tinubu has called for stronger security measures. He has directed the military and police to deploy more forces to troubled areas. New strategies are being implemented to stop these violent groups from attacking again. The president also appealed to the people, asking everyone to report suspicious activities and to cooperate with local authorities. He made it clear that safety is everyone's responsibility and that citizens can help by staying alert and protecting themselves and their families. Reports indicate that armed groups have become more organized. They use forests and remote areas to move freely without being noticed. They are often well armed. And this has made it harder for security forces to track them down. This is why the president is taking emergency measures, increasing recruitment for the police and giving more resources to local security agencies. The goal is to make sure that every community can feel safe again. Please remember to like this video and subscribe so you stay updated. The violence affects many aspects of life. Schools are closing in some areas because parents are afraid to send their children. Farmers are unable to work on their farms. Traders and shop owners live in fear that their businesses might be attacked. Travel between towns has become risky, and communities are struggling to maintain normal life. The president's speech today was a clear message that the government will do everything to restore safety, but everyone must work together. State governments are also taking action. Some governors are asking for temporary suspension of mining and other activities in areas where these groups are active. Local lawmakers have called for immediate action from security forces. Community leaders are organizing vigilance groups to help protect their towns. The cooperation between the federal and state governments is critical in stopping these attacks. If you're following this story, please like this video and subscribe so you get updates as things develop. The president also mentioned that laws may be reviewed to allow states to have their own security forces. This means states can strengthen local protection where needed without waiting for federal response. This is important because in some areas, bandits are able to move faster than security forces, and communities need local protection. Experts believe that if this plan works, it will make a big difference in reducing attacks and kidnappings. Communities are encouraged to stay alert and report any suspicious activities. Every citizen has a role in keeping the area safe. People are being asked to avoid risky travel, secure their homes, and stay in touch with neighbors. The president reminded the nation that patience, vigilance, and cooperation with authorities are vital. Together, the country can face this challenge. Remember to like this video and subscribe and stay with us for more updates. The escalation of violence has caused fear, but it has also shown the resilience of Nigerians. People are working together to protect their towns. Security forces are conducting operations in forests and known hideouts. Military and police patrols are now more visible in affected areas. This is a strong message to anyone considering violence that the government will act decisively. The humanitarian impact cannot be ignored. Families who lost loved ones are grieving, while those kidnapped remain in danger. Relief organizations are working to provide assistance where possible. Food and water supplies are being affected in some towns due to fear of movement. The president has promised that emergency aid will be provided to affected communities. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so we can continue bringing you real-time updates. Nigeria has faced security challenges before, but the current escalation is significant. The government is determined to restore order. but the road ahead requires patience. Every citizen must cooperate. Our communities must stay united, and authorities must continue to act decisively. This is a long-term challenge, but the steps being taken now show commitment from the president and his administration. We also see a growing discussion about preventing future attacks. Experts are recommending better intelligence gathering, improved communication between states, and more community policing. These strategies aim to stop attacks before they happen. The government is listening, and new policies may soon be announced to further strengthen security. Now, as the violence escalates, people are talking about the impact on daily life across Nigeria. Markets in some towns are less busy because shoppers are afraid to go out, schools are closing early, and parents are worried about sending children to classes. Roads that were once busy are now quiet in fear of attacks. The government understands this, and that is why President Tinubu has promised increased security presence in these vulnerable areas. He wants people to feel safe again. If you are following this story, please like this video and subscribe so you stay updated. Communities are also finding ways to protect themselves. Some towns have organized community watch groups, patrolling streets at night, and reporting any suspicious activity to the authorities. Local leaders are playing a key role in making sure people stay calm while security forces act. These small but important steps are helping reduce the risk of further attacks. Meanwhile, the president has emphasized the need for unity. He said Nigerians must work together to defeat these violent groups. So no single state or community can fight them alone. That is why cooperation with the government is so important. People are asked to share information with authorities, stay alert, and look out for one another. Every report can help save lives. Remember to like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. The government is also strengthening intelligence operations. Security forces are now monitoring bandit routes, tracking movements, and planning interventions before attacks happen. By understanding where these groups operate, authorities hope to prevent future violence. This approach shows that the government is not just reacting, but is trying to act proactively. Some states have requested state-level security reforms. The idea is to allow states to have their own specialized security units trained to respond quickly in emergencies. Experts believe that having local forces who know the terrain and communities will greatly reduce the ability of these armed groups to operate. The president has welcomed these proposals, and lawmakers are now reviewing them.